This is the Battle of Angoville, Part 2. Now, I usually start the battle on just, well, the next part on just a cool little picture or something, so we can just look at that. MG34 aboard a help track, which I created. Now, I just kind of skipped through the battle a little bit. I skipped through the battle a little bit from part 1 because I don't want to watch useless fighting. It's not really important. The only important things that did happen was I lost this point over here, which I think I'm retaking. No, am I? Well, I think there are troops there, but I don't see them. Nope, the enemy was capturing it. Can't believe I missed that. I captured this point right here, this munitions point, and this point over here. I captured both of them at probably about the same time. And my health track is back over here. Now I have a Volksgrenadier squad garrisoning that health track. And I was over here training more grenadiers, so I could just have an assault force. And I eventually built this right here, and I trained a SDKFZ 234 armored car, and well, that thing mounts an anti-infantry gun. Can't really tell you what caliber, but I don't really know. But it was very effective against infantry indeed. I upgraded it actually right there to a Puma. It cost me 75 munitions, but now it is a Puma. And it just knocked out that squad of, well, infantry, the machine gun squad. I think at some point I actually take that machine gun and use it for myself. And I have it destroy this observation post here, and I just retake it over time. And also, well, I skipped through. I built this pack 36 right here. Well, not 36, 38, but now you see, I'm running it on an old computer, so buildings are usually just bad quality, but it kind of makes the game run better without all the buildings in the way. So they're just kind of bad quality, but they helps the game run. And then over here is where the battle's kind of progressing. I have my Puma, well, a flamethrower squad right here, attacking the infantry behind that hay barrel. Now, flamethrowers, they're somewhat good in this game. They're good for taking out buildings, but they're also good for taking out infantry. But if you ever played the Company of Heroes mod called Blitzkrieg, they're much better in that game. In fact, just like overpowered. And let's see where my Puma is. I think I lost it actually. Nope, here it is. Now the Puma was one of the greatest advanced armored recon units out there on the field. For some reason it is firing into there. Don't ask me why. Now if you look closely right here, I am upgraded my Grenadier squad of 4 with the Panzerschreck. They're good in like somewhat large numbers. Right here you can tell he's the squad leader. He has a Sturmgewehr rifle, which was actually the very first assault rifle ever created by the Germans. Now, here's something that you can see. Now, if you look down under the picture of the squad, you can see I have my resources, my manpower, munitions, and fuel. But also right here you can see how many kills they have, infantry, how many light vehicles they've killed, how many tanks they've killed, and how many structures they've killed. Now they are armed with either Panzerschrecks, light machine guns. There's my officer. I just love officers. I'm going to follow him around a little bit. As you can see, I have him armed with a Luger. I'm going to slow down time a bit and see if I can get a good picture of that Luger, but I can't right now. He's facing the wrong way. But if you ever face it the other way, then yeah. Right now, there's a machine gun here. Max is firing at my troops. It just packed up and is now walking away. And then I have my grenadiers and officer go over there and intercept them. Now officers, I usually keep them with my main squad of infantry because they can do things like force enemy squads to retreat, call in artillery, and supervise buildings. Officer Heinrich Legion, who is a hero. Heinrich Legion. I've named him. If we face the other way for once, I could get a good picture of that Luger. But he refuses to face from me. There we go. I'm gonna pause the game a bit just to get a picture of that Luger. Now, the Luger was one of the most interesting weapons of World War II. Well, one of the most interesting pistols it has. This part right here would snap back when it fired, or reloading. Luger fired a 9mm parallel. They actually destroyed the Greyhound over here, which was over here. And yeah. These things in the corner right here, these are called victory points. I use them to buy things like this, called propaganda warfare. Propaganda warfare is, you use it and it drops little posters of German propaganda over an area, and all the units in the area will retreat. Now, this squad over here is actually pinned down by a heavy machine gun.